Hey, what's good, my fellow main characters? This is your friendly neighborhood buff nerd, Bam! And today, I just want to do a quick PSA for everybody that is, on your fitness trainer right now. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, my name is Bam. I'm a personal trainer that's also into nerd culture. And one thing I kind of want to address is that this is roughly around that time of year where a lot of people that had a New Year's resolution goals established at the beginning of the year, where motivation is starting to taper off. If you're one of those people, this video is for you. I find that the main reason why a lot of people kind of fall off from achieving their fitness resolutions is the fact that they do not account for when life kicks back in. And you got to think about the logistics of New Year's resolution. Most people have off during that week. So most people do not have the pressing restraints of work, of the typical expectations of life during that time. And so it's a beautiful time where time, energy, motivation is just like, you have full access to that. And so people sign up for gym memberships and they get ready on these crazy meal plans and they're like, this year's about to be my year, right? And then at some point, it's probably like the third week of January, reality really starts to set in. They're probably back at work. The stresses of life starts to kick in again. Those old comforts that they relied upon to kind of help them throughout the day, whether it's getting a nice sugary soda, whether it's eating whatever they wanted, whether it's watching Netflix until like 2 a.m., right? These different habits that we kind of use as ways to comfort ourselves throughout life, they don't really coincide well with the ability to maintain a fitness routine. And so that reality comes in and hits hard when we enter into February, where we're like, dang, like I was not expecting this to be hard, right? I wasn't expecting this to be so difficult. And all that motivation that we use to kind of get us through the first couple of weeks of the year kind of dwindles away. And all we have left is our habits, our discipline, and honestly, our willpower. If you're in this position right now where you got that gym membership, but right now you're considering cutting it, or you hired a personal trainer, but you've been skipping out on your training sessions due to the chaos of work. First, I just want you to know I empathize with you. I feel for you. It is not an uncommon experience. This is something that most people go through. But how do we make sure you do not fall back into those habits? How do we make sure this loop, new year, new me, doesn't come back again? I do not want that for you, my fellow main character. I want you to be able to be consistent so that when the next year comes around, when 2027 comes around for you, you are in a better position than you were before. Whether it's fitness, whether it's mentality, whether it's your bank account, whatever it is, I want you to be in a better position than you were before. So how do you make sure you stay on this task here? Well, this is going to sound counterintuitive, but honestly, I want you to take a little bit of a break. I want you to take a little bit of a break from actually going to the gym and the meal prepping and all that. I want you to take a little bit of a break, maybe about 2 to 3 days. And I just want you to remove that stress. I want you to remove that tension you're creating on yourself, because now you're in a position right now where you didn't account for your life stuff, right? You didn't account for your friendships and relationships. You didn't account for the work obligations. You didn't account for your other responsibilities you have in life, right? And that's okay. You didn't know. You weren't aware of it. You weren't thinking about it. You had motivation and dopamine flowing through your brain at the beginning of this year, clouding your judgment. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a pause on you working out this week. You're going to take a pause on your meal prepping. And I just want you to take the time that you would have taken to go to the gym, to take out a notebook or record a video of yourself or whatever note-taking app you do. And I just want you to think about what's in your power right now based on your life commitments that you've established for yourself. What is realistic for you to be able to do in order to move the needle closer to your goals? And I know some of you guys are thinking like, oh, if I do that, like the amount I can actually do is barely going to do anything, is pointless. No, that's incorrect, because 1% of progress made every single day is 30% of progress made within a month. It is 60% of progress made in 2 months, 90% of progress made within 3 months. You could do the math, right? So I don't care how minuscule, whether it's a 5-minute workout every day, whether it's just going for a walk after lunch, whether it's reducing the amount of time you go to the gym from 5 times a week to 2 or 3 times a week. The important thing about this fitness journey, the important thing about achieving your goals, guys, the most important thing is consistency. This doesn't just apply for fitness. This applies for any endeavor you do in life. We need consistency, not how much you do in one moment, right? You could have a crazy, radical, amazing, just balls to the wall progress for a whole week. But if the rest of the month is trash, there's no progress being made there. I want you to take time, take a break from everything, take a break from as much obligations as possible, relieve the pressure, let your brain settle, and just take out a notebook and just write down what you're realistically able to do. No matter how small it is, no matter how insignificant it is, no matter how your brain tries to lie to you that this small thing that you're able to do is not going to move the needle. Do not buy into that. Whatever you're able to do is enough, my fellow main character. Do not buy into the lie that your brain's going to make up for you, bro. Because 1% progress is better than 0% progress. And don't be that guy or girl looking for a quick fix. Trust me, guys, I've been grinding, developing my body, developing my skill sets for a long time. There is no quick fixes. So many people come to me looking for a quick fix, and quick fixes are extremely rare. Consistency is the key. Your ability to show up the best you can is the key, because progress leads to more progress. Your 100% today may look like you're 50% 2 months from now. You'll be able to do more if you do what you're able to do today. So please, don't give up on your New Year's resolutions. Do not give up on the goals you put for yourself. I understand life is hard. I get it. Trust me, my fellow main character. I understand. Life is chaotic. Life has a lot of responsibilities, especially in the state of the world that we're in right now. Life is crazy, but just show up and do what you can. And even if it's just 1% of progress that you're able to make once per week, there's 52 weeks in a year, guys. That means you will be in a place that is 52% greater than a place you are in right now by the end of the year. And that's a lot of progress. Could you imagine if you are making 52% more money at the end of the year? Whoa, for a lot of us, that'll be a lot of money, guys. That's a big increase. I want you to think about that for your life, for your body, for your mentality. Listen, whatever you're able to do, it is enough. But you got to be realistic with yourself in terms of what you're able to do. No matter how small you think it is enough. So do not give up, my fellow main characters. Take a moment, take a beat. Life is hitting you hard right now, I understand. Back off from what you've been doing already and just reevaluate. See what you're realistically able to do, and then lock in with that and be consistent with it. Because 1% of progress is better than 0% of progress. It is better to be consistently good than occasionally great. But anyways, guys, that is going to be my PSA for you guys. I believe in you. I know you can do it, my fellow main characters. Because if I can do it, you can do it. If you guys are interested in nerd culture meets fitness, then subscribe to this channel. That's what this channel is about. I'm into anime, games, all things nerd culture. And I like to connect it to fitness stuff so that we can take the fantasy that we love to enjoy and bring it into reality. So if you're into that, subscribe. And always remember before you go that you are the main character of your own story. My name is Bam. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.